Hey guys, so now we're going to get into the first stage of discovery. And what that looks like is we're going to get you to hold a creative conversation. So the creative conversation is a really important part of the process because it helps you to understand what success looks like for your project. So at the end of your creative conversation, you're going to end up with a success statement. And this is a statement that you will work towards throughout your whole project. So it's what success looks like for your project. So what the creative conversation covers, some of the things are the desired user experience. So how do you want your users to experience your project or product? What's important to the business? So that is really important. What does the business want to achieve from the project? What's important to the user? So the people impacted by it. What are the current pain points? So are there any issues that are going to stop you from achieving your goal? And also, what is the ultimate goal? So that really is your success statement. What do you really want to achieve with this project? So Kim has done quite a few creative conversations, so she is quite experienced in this process. So I guess it'd be really useful to know from you, Kim, why do you think the creative conversation is so important?
I honestly believe this is probably the most crucial meeting you can have in your project. Why I believe that is because you get everyone's opinion in the room that matters. So you get buy-in from them. They're there from the very get-go to create the project from scratch. You get all the opinions, all the things that matter from all the different stakeholders who have different things that they're concerned about within the project are in the room. And the great thing about it is that you don't have to go later and check in with people and be like, so-and-so said this. They're all in the room. They all air their opinions, share their experience, share their perspectives together, and they discuss it in the room to come to this place that we're trying to achieve. The outcome is that success statement so that you're all on the same page. So I actually think it's so essential, this. I guess what happens for people is that they can feel like nervous doing these kinds of meetings, especially, and it's more, I think of it as a workshop. You're a facilitator in this particular example of what you need to do. You're not in there as the expert. And if you remember that, it's a lot easier to feel free to go in there and to experiment and to use that language, say to everyone, I'm not the expert in this, and that's why I have you here today. We're going to do some things that experiment and allow us to have the freedom to get the best solution that works for everyone here. So I think that language really helps debunk our own self-fears and lack of confidence when we go in to have these conversations, because a lot of the time we have hierarchy in the room. It could be the CEO. You get all these things go through your head, but everyone has an equal role to play. And that would be one of my tips for you, is that everyone brings something important to this discussion, and that includes you. So I guess there's that. You don't need to be an expert. You're there to extract information. So that is something to remember. Remember as well that human-centered design is a process. So you're just guiding them through it. And we're going to show you the template now in a second, where the questions are there that you just need to get the answers to. And these, all you need to be doing in your head is going, do I have the answers from everyone in the room that matters right now to help us create a success statement together? And that then you can go off and do what you need to do for the rest of the project. Because as you do your task, as other stakeholders contribute their part as well, when they're giving feedback even on the work that you're doing, you always have this success statement to refer back to say, hold on, what you're saying there sounds important. Help me understand how it achieves what we've decided at the very beginning is our success statement and what we're trying to achieve. So I guess that's kind of my main impact on it. I think when there's disagreements across the business, one stakeholder might not like another stakeholder and they have opposing objectives. When you get them into the room, it's very different than when they're emailing and they're telling you one thing and the other one's telling you another thing. So it gets rid of that lack of consensus, those disagreements. Everyone gets alignment, ideas surface. It's really great because everyone's opinion is valued, and that's your role, is to make sure that everyone's voice is having a part whether they agree, disagree, they have concerns, all of this adds value to help you basically massage and refine to that success statement, which is your ultimate goal. And the great thing about these creative conversations is that everyone loves being involved. You know, it's so cool. They get so energized. They feel like they've accomplished things. It's very action focused. So the people you invite into the room, they trust you. They see the value that this project can have. So there's so many benefits to holding this conversation. So I want you to trust the things that we've said there and don't be afraid to go and do them.